Hello everyone, this is Crustlemania, and welcome back to the 10th gameplay video for Pokemon Colosseum. So right now we're going to be going back into Miror B's Hideout, and we're going to progress the story here. So we're going to be doing a lot of battling, so you're going to see a lot of different trainer battles in this part of the gameplay. So this is the first battle so far. And I can't remember how many of these trainers have shadow Pokemon, so we're going to probably see various different Pokemon going through the hideout. So we will see some more shadow Pokemon, but not every single trainer has them. So we'll see which ones have them. But here's Yanma and Espeon. So I decided to switch out for type advantage, and I just used Shadow Rush for Trapinch with Yanma. I mean, since Quagsire now knows Surf, it's a lot easier. It's its only water move, but also it's a lot easier for Quagsire to just use Surf and take both of them down at once, since they're both ground types, so. Oh man, Sandstorm. Luckily, Quagsire is also a ground type, so doesn't hurt it like crazy, but there goes Surf, there goes Shadow Rush. Interesting way how Yanma uses a Shadow Rush. It balls itself into kind of a ball and then propels forward. Nice Surf animation with that really great music, battle music. Boom! There's number one, super effective. There goes Fanfi. Boom. Number two. I didn't take out Trapinch all the way, so that's pretty interesting. That's a cool animation for Sand Attack. But Yanma is also in hyper mode, as you guys have already noticed, so definitely something there to note. So I just called Yanma in this sense because we're almost done with the battle, so I might as well have it in regular mode for the next battle that we go into. So Quagsire is already using Surf, so boom, super effective. There goes Trapinch. The defeat Pokemon animations are really cool, if I haven't mentioned that already. Those I think are almost as cool as the kind of introductory animations for the Pokemon when they come out the Pokeballs at the beginning of the battle. So defeated another trainer, but this is the first one so far in the Miror B hideout. So this elevator is going to be very useful in the future, but for right now, not able to use. Yeah, I didn't realize the file was actually a file to read, so I didn't mean to do that then and there. So definitely was going through the text very fast for the dialogue. So now to actually go in to the hideout. So now we're going into another battle. I guess you have to battle this person before you can go into the healing station and the PC station. So Tailo and Hoot Hoot. So two flying types. So actually Yanma's at a type disadvantage, but I want to test out Yanma, so we'll see if we leave it out there. Yep, we just hope that there's no move like Peck or something that hits Yanma, but that is the type disadvantage, so Flaffy is the type advantage. Oh man, it already went into hyper mode? Focus energy, that animation is really cool. Oh no, wing attack's probably gonna be on Yanma. Whew, yeah, that's super effective. Took it half down already. Whew. I thought that was gonna be a one-hit KO, to be quite honest with you. So we're going to swap out Yanma, prefer it. At least there's no real type disadvantage there, so it's pretty neutral, and Furret is mostly going to be using Shadow Rush anyway, so Yeah, I think they were planning to do it on... Exactly, on Yanma. But good thing I swapped it out for Furret. Because they're probably going to be targeting Furret. Oh no, actually they split between the two, okay. Boom. One hit KO. Type advantage, always good to know. Nowadays, type advantage, you can probably find that online. That's how I used to find it online. Back in the day too. Through Bulbapedia, I think. Ooh. Thundershock. Really like that animation of Thundershock. Boom. It's super effective, but still not like a one-hit KO like on Talo. Furret. I really like the animations for when the Pokemon comes to their senses too. Cool animation for Force. Honestly, just all the animations in this game are great. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. Super effective. There we go. And there goes the second trainer in the Miror B hideout. Pike there. Okay. So now we can probably go heal. Which is super useful because I'm going to be coming back to here quite often, so I don't have to leave in here that much. So now I can come in here and switch out Pokemon to adjust and make different parties if needed. But definitely going to save in here for right now, just because I'm in a new area and zone, so I still can. So again, my apologies for the light in the background, as I'm not able to shut it off in the room I'm playing in. But we'll get into the third battle here. So bandana guy, is that Gates? Geets? Like Yeet? Geets? Okay, that's interesting. Larvitar, Carvana, so two different matches. So one for grass type or electric type, probably grass, and then one water type. So for the actual advantage, but I think we're gonna just battle it out for right now. Shadow Rush. Ooh. Oh wow, that did a lot more than I thought on Larvitar. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't expect that actually. Chandler Swift. So if you're wondering what the cute appeal means, that's basically for contests, and that was in Ruby and Sapphire. That was a big thing where Pokemon contests were introduced. So I think in this game in itself, there's no real thing there for like the contests, but that's a more of a Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald thing, where they're the Pokemon contest. So since this game kind of correlated to that game at that time, it has a lot of the things matching to the things of that time. So switching out for Bayleaf here because the move didn't work against Carvana. So called out to Yanma, and then gonna probably swap out Espeon for Bayleaf so it can really go after Carvana. Hyper mode again? Man. Ooh. 14 HP. If it targets Yanma, man, it's gone. Yep, it's gone. Dang. So Bayleaf right now is the only one that could take down Barboach and Carvana, just because type advantage for both is grass is good against both, because Barboach is like Quagsire, ground, water. So Razor Leaf, boom. There goes Carvana. Boom, Barboach. So luckily Razor Leaf's a 2 Pokemon move, so got rid of both of them at the same time, so it's pretty good there. Fortunately, Yanma had to take the fall, but it's all good. That's how it goes. So now I have to go back downstairs and go heal. So this is very much like the animated version of a lot of the areas in the regular Pokemon games, where you see the trainers there and they alert when you try and pass by. So now I think this may be a shadow Pokemon, but I'm not exactly sure if I'm correct here. No, okay, I'm not yet. So Yama uses Shadow Rush. Boom. Magnemite. So I finally use Swift, and Swift is will hit both Pokemon. So that's a move that I know I like in this game just because it hits both, and I think it always hits. So that's also, I think, a move that's good as well. Man, Yanma gets targeted quite often, actually, I feel like. Oh, interesting. I guess it's Bug Flying? Ooh, that's not the best combo right now. I didn't even realize that. So Fur, it's pretty neutral at being normal type. And for right now, since Shadow Rush kind of hits everything, it's kind of a pretty good catalyst. So I don't have a true ground type, so that's pretty tough to go against for electric Pokemon right now. Oof. Boom. Confusion. So the reason why I didn't take out Flaffy against Remoraid was just because I didn't want it to get... There wasn't really a reason why, like, type advantage or anything. I just didn't really think about it, that or Bayleaf, so figured these two could get more experience, so... Emergency, mayday, mayday. So far with these trainers, we haven't really ran into any shadow Pokemon just yet. So a lot of these trainers just have regular Pokemon, so it's not too bad. Each time I probably face a trainer, I'm probably going to heal. Just a habit of mine to do, just because I want my Pokemon to be in the best shape possible. I don't want to have to waste all my potions just yet. So I'm going into my Pokemon storage, realizing I might need Slugma, and I'm going to take out Yanma just because Yanma gets targeted quite a bit. But also I think I need to use Slugma a bit more to get some XP for my fire type, just because I may need that going forward, but then I decide, no, I guess not. So initially I thought I could run Slugma in here for experience, but I realized I think Yanma will take a little bit more for now. So I decided to go this way and battle the trainer in here instead. See? Giggle. Okay. Loba. Banana guy Loba. Wingull and Wooper will have the evolution Quagsire. I like how Yanma's moving all over the place like a real dragonfly. That's how they actually kind of fly around, so it's pretty cool. Shadow Rush. Oh my god, hyper mode again? Boom, confusion. Man, one hit KO, that's crazy. There goes Wooper. That's cool for wing attack, I like that. The animation in the game I know is pretty cool too for I think Diamond and Pearl. That one's pretty cool. Decided to call Yanma, not just use Shadow Rush. Because they ended up doing it anyways, that's pretty cool. And there goes Wingle. So we defeated Bandana Guy Loba. Nice. Wow. Ooh, nice. 5 great balls. It's really useful to have. Nothing over here? Okay, cool. Bodybuilder Ackman. Oh, they are bodybuilders. Okay. Electrike. And Voltorb. Okay. Electric Pokemon. Super useful to have a ground type right now. But, like, I don't think Quagsire can learn Earthquake just yet, so. I decided to run the risk with Yanma being at half HP, so. Not too bad with Shadow Rush. But it is a flying type, so it is like at a disadvantage, so. Running the risk there. Confusion. Boom. I really like how Voltorb looks in this game as well. I know in Pokemon XD, I think you can have Electrode, and I used Electrode a lot in Pokemon XD, so. Cool. Quick attack animation's always so cool. Hyper mode again? Wow. As you notice, I spam Confusion a lot with Espeon. Honestly, it's the best move and the coolest animation, so why not? Figured why not? In hyper mode, just use Shadow Rush. Boom, crit hit. There we go. This wasn't good enough. This is a dilemma. Might have to go lift some more weights, my friend. Now I gotta go back downstairs and heal the Pokemon up. I mean, Yama's been doing pretty good actually right now, but I don't know. I might need to get some more XP for Slugma pretty soon. I haven't used Slugma that much, so. So we're switching out some Pokemon here. And we're swapping out Espeon, Yanma, and Ferret for Mischievous, Slugma, and Umbreon. I can always swap them back into the party But for right now, I feel like this may be my mainstay party for right now. We'll see. But I know I need to get Slugma some more XP, so it hasn't really been doing much battling, so now we're on the 2nd level. But we're just gonna go into battling right now. So I kind of forgot there were 2 levels in this place, so I thought it was only 1 level. Or 3 levels, you could say. Bottom, middle, and then the higher level than that. So Ryder, Raylene, Duo, and Ladybug. So finally, a type advantage. I think Slugma, now that's fully gauged, I think it finally has a fire type move. So yeah, now I can finally use Flamethrower against Ladybug. I like the animation of Doduo. Dang, 5 times was... Man. Finally, Slugma can use some fire moves. Boom, there we go. Swablu. Alright. We'll swap out Slugma for a type advantage Pokemon. Although I didn't realize that Slugma knew Rock Throw, so I probably could have just used Rock Throw, but I decided to go for Flaffy since there was more type advantage for both of them anyways, so. I like that, the static paralysis. Boom. Hit it with the bite. Umbreon's bite is pretty strong. I think it's a little bit stronger than Espeon's Confusion at times. Boom. Not super effective, but you know. Nice. Although it didn't take it down completely, but hey, you know, super effective. Always good to get type advantage. But this will take it down. Nice, level 30. I don't use either of these, so figure one of these because Confused Ray is going to be super important down the road. Awesome. Much needed for sure. Dropped in the dirt? On to the next one. Hunter Chura. Ooze Feel and Snow Run. Definitely good for Slugma. Type advantage there. As I mentioned, Confuse Ray is going to be a huge move I'm going to use in the future, so that was important for Umbreon to learn. really like that flamethrower animation. I'm surprised it didn't hit as... Oh, because feels water... Oh, shoot. Yeah. I totally forgot that Spheal was water and ice, so that was a bit rough. Decided to run the risk with Bayleaf because I know Spheal may know ice moves, and Snow runs ice, but luckily it's on your Confuse Ray, so just ran the risk. I really like the animation of Snowrun. It looks like it's actually cold. It's like shivering all the time in the game, so that's really cool. Super effective there. Boom. Oh, see, yeah, it knows an ice move. Oof, luckily Bayleaf can take hits. Oof. Look at the flailing feet of Snowrun. Oh, there goes the animation. Phew. I don't remember if Snowrun or Glalie is a shadow Pokemon in this game, or an XD. I can't remember, but there goes Spheal as well. Alright, another battle won. Getting some more money. Oh, I guess we're a decent enough Pokemon. So I think I'm just gonna go heal at this point in time. So I have to run all the way back down to the ground floor. But definitely need to heal the Pokemon up just because Slugma got hit and then Bayleaf took like a pretty good hit from Aurora Beam. Luckily Bayleaf to me seems like a pretty tanky Pokemon in terms of like HP. But now we're going into the box. Go back into our PC. Take out Mischievous. Realize I don't need Mischievous right now, so probably save these Pokemon here and run this Pokemon squad probably in the next gameplay. So in gameplay 11 we'll kind of run this squad, but that was the story progression so far. We're just battling trainers, which is the cool part of this game, is really just the battle mechanic of it all. So honestly, I hope you have been enjoying these last two gameplays as I'm actually progressing the story now, so it's a lot better. And the party rotations, I'm going to try and rotate out the Pokemon parties until I really get further into where Miror B is. So definitely you'll see some Pokemon switching, but there are going to be some main Pokemon that are my mainstay party. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and I'll see you guys next one, and have a good one, everyone. Peace.